Hey everyone, welcome back to Review Rewind. Today we're taking a deep dive into the boldest and most unique Marvel film, the new Fantastic Four of 2025. So then, movie fans, the film is set in an alternative version of the 1960s, packed with flying cars, intergalactic rockets and retrofuturism. This film blends the style of the past with the wild sci-fi imagination of today. If you're into vintage aesthetics, cosmic threats and complicated characters, this one's for you, trust me. So the film is set in style the 1960s universe, but it's not our history. This world is dripping in retro design, rotatory phones, old school lab coats, analog control panels, but a futuristic twist. Now let's talk characters. This movie doesn't just introduce Fantastic Four, it refines them for a whole new generation while keeping true to their comic roots. So to start with, there's Mr. Fantastic, Reed Richards, who is played by Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal plays the brilliant Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic, and I've got to say he was born for this role. I think what makes this version Reed so compelling is how he's both a genius and a complete 60s nerd. Think of lab coats, chalkboards, equations and impossible complex gadgets built with vintage knobs and wires. He's trying to protect his family and the world, all while expecting a baby with Sue. He's both the brain and the emotional anchor. And then there's the Invisible Woman, Sue Storm, who's played by Vanessa Kirby. Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm is a powerhouse. She's calm and calculated and emotionally resilient. Her ability to generate force fields and turn up invisible becomes absolutely crucial to the climax and the emotional weight of her pregnancy, giving the whole story higher stakes. And I feel like there's something deeply poetic about her, literally holding the team together with her powers and her heart. So then there's the Human Torch, Johnny Storm, who's played by Joseph Quinn. Joseph Quinn is having the time of his life as Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. He's hilarious, loud, impulsive and completely lovable. He keeps things light even when his stakes get heavy. The banter with the Thing is classic Marvel humour at its best. Then there's the big fella, the Thing, Ben Grimm, who's played by Ebon Moss. Ebon Moss brings much more depth to Ben Grimm, aka the Thing. He's not just the muscles, he's the team's moral compass. He feels like a big brother who's seen too much and wants to keep everyone grounded. And visually, the Rocky design looks amazing. Kinda like a 60s claymation version, but modernised. I thought it was super nostalgic. Now let's talk about cosmic threat, because this movie takes the stakes way beyond Earth. Then there's Galactus, the villain, the planet eater. He's played by Ralph Ineson. Ralph Ineson, Galactus, isn't just a villain, he's a cosmic force. He's not evil, he's hungry. He's the last survivor of a dead universe, a being who must consume planets to survive. He tells the Fantastic Four that if they sacrifice Sue's unborn baby, he'll spare the Earth. It's disturbing and deeply emotional. Then there's the Silver Surfer, who's played by Julia Garner. Once a normal being who gave up her freedom to save her world, she now roams the stars, finding planets for Galactus to feed on. Just to let you know, this video is a spoiler alert, so let's talk about what happened in the film. So the Fantastic Four launch into space, and they come up during a cosmic storm. They're hit with radiation that gives them superpowers, so when they eventually come back down to Earth, everything is good. Reed and Sue are having a baby. The world is thriving thanks to their tech. But then the Silver Surfer arrives. She warns them that Galactus is coming. The team heads into space to confront him, and that's when the real tension hits. Galactus offers a horrific deal. He tells them if they give him the unborn baby, he'll spare Earth. So they have to flee from Galactus. And on the way down to Earth, Sue gives birth to the baby. So Reed realises, Mr. Fantastic, that he can't defeat Galactus. He's too powerful. So he tries to teleport the Earth to another galaxy, but the Silver Surfer stops him. So the team lures Galactus to Earth with the baby as bait. In despite moments, Sue generates a force field strong enough to push Galactus into a teleport to another galaxy. She nearly dies from the effort, but then the baby saves her. The baby has the ability to warp reality and create dimensions, which makes it a very powerful mutant. This film is about more than just superheroes. It's about sacrifice, Sue risking her life, The Silver Surfer giving up her freedom. The team confronting death to save the world. This film is about family. The Fantastic Four ain't just a team, they're a family. And the emotion core is what makes the story hit so hard. Galactus represents hunger, loss and desperation. The baby symbolises rebirth and hope. The future quite literally saving the past. So what does this mean for Fantastic Four? The baby who can warp reality is basically Marvel's version of Franklin Richards. He could be the most powerful character ever introduced. Galactus isn't dead, he's just somewhere else. You know he'll be back. The Silver Surfer might become an ally now. Her arc is only just beginning. This film took big swings and honestly it's paid off. It's not just another superhero flick, it's a retro sci-fi space epic with heart, depth and a ton of style. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it and tell me what you think of Galactus. Did the 60s settings work for you and how do you feel about the baby twist? Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that cosmic notification bell. I've got more breakdowns, theories and Marvel madness coming your way. Until next time, stay fantastic guys, see you later.